flex, flex. The livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You ain't run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boof. I'm a 88 pack nigga, boof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the.
Question. We already know the question I'm going to ask. Everybody wants to know, Deontay Wilder offered $50 million.
It's very kind of him.
Are you guys going to take it? If not, why not?
Well, because we haven't had an offer yet. All we've had is a piece of paper from a guy from Alabama. So let's see a contract, let's see the proof of funds, let's see what we have to do and what our obligations are to earn that kind of money. If it's real, we have to look at it, and it's something that's of interest. But you know, if they expect us to make a decision and accept a fight today based on a piece of paper from, as I said, a guy from Alabama, then they're widely mistaken.
First things first, I want to thank you and appreciate the invite that you had me to such a event.
No problem. Thank you for coming, sir.
I appreciate it. Now, Eddie, the last time we spoke and we did an interview, I asked you about the Deontay Wilder and the negotiations, and you said in two different separate occasions you said that you need to see proof of funds. But I saw a video you did with IFL TV, and you said you never asked to see proof of funds. Could you clear up the confusion with that?
No, I haven't seen proof of funds. I haven't asked to see proof of funds. I've just asked some very simple questions, which they've answered, to be fair to them.
Let's see the proof of funds. Let's see the proof of funds. Let's see the proof of funds.
Let's see the proof of funds.
Let's see the proof of funds.
Right.
I caught him, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I caught him.
Get the fuck out of my face. Hello, world.
That reminds me of a song. It's called I'm a Failure. I can't do anything right. Everything I touch turns to wood. Except the things I need turn to wood. I use pills for that. But that makes my eyes bleed. So my life is a failure. 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 I'm a failure. This journey is a failure. That song is a failure.
He would have had a better chance to fight me then. Now I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm better. Now he fighting the right Shakur.
I'm in great shape. I'm in great shape right now.
That's
so
cool.
It's just perfect.
Okay.
I love it, man.
Yeah, me
I love
too.
the fact that we're making this fight for the fans.
Me too. Just make sure you're not cheating. Make sure there's no cheating going on, my boy.
Don't worry about me cheating.
Hey, man, I seen it, you know. I'm just saying, don't cheat
don't
me,
worry,
my boy. I don't like cheaters, man. Ever.
I never cheated in my life.
So let's just make sure it don't happen again. How about that?
I never cheated in my life.
I never cheated in my life.
I never cheated in my life. I never cheated in my life. I never cheated in my life. I never cheated in my life. I've 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 never cheated in my life.
So there's been a few, but people take drugs, don't they, in boxing? They all take drugs, I'd say. All of them.
Really?
Yeah. I'd say they're all abusing performance enhancers or weight strippers or whatever they're going to do to take drugs. I think they all take drugs. All athletes.
Define all. Who's
everybody?
Well, obviously you're not talking about yourself, so.
These clowns got me out of bed on a fucking Saturday. And you know, the more I let stuff marinate, the more disgusted I got. And I was reading some things, and I'm like, you know what? You dirtbags got some nerve. You dirtbags got some nerve. All of you. You got some nerve. The track suit that this clown is wearing on the left sort of reminds you of the one that Bruce Lee wore. Boxing is indeed a game of death. And you know what? You clowns need to stop playing with us, man. And you hear us when we talk. It's just the fact that y'all don't like the outlet. Y'all don't like where it's coming from. But you know what I always say, right? Time reveals all truth. So when I get on Boxing Scene and I read an article that says it's a ticking time bomb lurks in boxing. Duh! We've been saying this. We've been saying it. You cheat in this sport, you should be removed. Let me remind y'all of something. There's 50 people in here smash my like button. Let me remind y'all of something. Pay attention.
Mashray's gloves were being illegally wrapped in a technique known as skinning, which allows for the fist and knuckle of the glove to be more pronounced. You can actually hear referee Mark Nelson ask Mashray's corner, who signed off on this?
Who signed off on him? I didn't.
Mashray's corner mumbles something and he's forced to retape the gloves. So who did sign off on this? Was it the WBA? Was it the Minnesota Commission? Right there is red flag number one. Next up, the fight plays out, and Michael Fox is the clear winner. He even drops Mastray at one point.
Look, this is how you skin a glove, so people don't know. This is an Everlast Power Lock. It's an 8-ounce glove. You see right here. So what they're going to do is they're going to take the leather and push the leather back. You take the string, you tie over the leather so it holds in. Then you take the tape, which they were using duct tape, so it's easier than regular gauze tape, and you tape over here. So that's why you saw a string above the crease, and that's why you saw tape above this crease. Now when he goes to make a fist, all your knuckle goes through the padding, and now his knuckle, you can feel his knuckle right here. You can feel his knuckle right there.
Right here, right
Yeah,
here.
right there. Now, compared to now it feels knuckle. See what I'm saying? You push so all this gets pushed back. Yeah. So when he makes a fist, his knuckle almost comes through the glove. That's how you, even if it's a new glove, eventually you're gonna start, after he keeps hitting you, you're gonna start feeling more knuckle. The knuckle's gonna hit your face. That's why you push this back.
Bam, this bitch right here. The WBA. You best believe Mike Fox, who is fighting tonight, you best believe that they tried to appeal it. WBA investigated themselves and said, we found no wrongdoing. The best they could do is they suspended this woman. And she was back judging again fairly recently. I did a goddamn video on it. Are y'all paying attention? And I see the family in the building, but just forgive me. I'm upset. This is ridiculous. Bunch of dirtbags running around in this sport. So, I didn't even know who the fuck Dr. Ooze was. Like I said, family, I don't know everything. And I try to ignore as much as I can. But I didn't know who this fat fuck was. Found out. So I went on a little Google search. There he is. Dr. Usman. Right? Dr. Usman Sajjad. Here's his Instagram. Dr. GP, a sports doctor. For Tyson Fury, Conor Ben, the UFC baddie, Joseph Parker, Meatball Molly, right? So I click on it to go to his Instagram. Oh, shit.
That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when Horton, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when Horton, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when Horton, he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo.
What? Where this motherfucker Page went? Where's Page went? There's a list of athletes he's worked with. Let that marinate. Let that marinate, y'all. Now, I don't know, his social media can come back based off of how much dirt they're going to hide. It's too late. We already seen it. You see, a lot of you haters, as long as this is happening against fighters you don't care for, you're good. I seen a lot of assholes running around with this Conor Ben shit talking about, hey, man, so what? You Americans pop all the time. Guess what? They pop and we call it out. Again, I told Jarrell Miller to his face, I said, yo, bro, you fucked up. He said, I know, but I'm going to get right. I said, all right. We shook hands. We took a picture. What did I say? He popped dirty. He fucked up a $8 million payday. And I said, whoa. What was he trying to do? Kill AJ? That's what I said. He said, yo, he gets a testosterone exemption. Oh, I'm getting there, Stormy. Why does AJ, who's not even 30, is he 30? Why the fuck does an athlete need a testosterone exemption? It gets better, y'all. But wait, it gets worse. These guys telling themselves.
Because between the hours of 11 p.m. and 7 a.m., they're not allowed to come to your house. You seem to go time to rest. So a lot of athletes can take very fast-acting testosterone or growth hormones, which can leave your body, which can only be in your body for 7 or 8 hours. So you could take it at sort of 9 or 10 p.m. and it'll be out of your system by 7, 8 in the morning. Does that make sense? So there are ways that can get around it. Like there's a lot of ways. They may take a diuretic to flush out what they've been taking. There's a lot of tricks, especially when you get to the higher level, the elite level, world level, maybe European. You'll find every possible way of winning. And you got to think about it when they're out of camp, when they're not in training camp, unless they're enrolled in the WBC clean boxing all year round random blood testing. What's stopping them doping when they're out of season?
Y'all still not paying attention. That's okay. I got more.
Just one more question on the conversation with Chris Eubank. Did you reach out to him this morning? How was that conversation?
He fully believes. He believes in me. And, it's not who I am. It's not what I'm about. I'm a professional athlete, and, he was understanding.
A phone call from Conor Benn this morning. What can you tell us about the conversation you had together?
There was no phone call.
You spoke to Conor?
No, we haven't spoken.
So that's incorrect information. Conor said he spoke to you on the phone this morning.
Yeah. No phone call. We haven't spoken since this has been announced, and it's a shame.
Just one.
Is lying second nature over there? When Jarrell Miller got caught, he played the game for a second, but then he came clean and it was over with. It gets better. It gets better.
And forwards right now. Both guys signed up to a multitude of testing for this fight. The UKAD testing, which is obviously the testing agency that the British Boxing Board of Control use and are governed by, have all been clear and negative, and there was an adverse finding on VADA test previously. So there's not been an official doping violation. There's a process that has to be gone through. Conor Benn not suspended by the British Boxing Board of Control. Ultimately, he can't be because he's passed all the tests from UKAD, but clearly the British Boxing Board of Control will take a position on it. We'll deal with the lawyers. Both camps have been made aware, of course, previously to the article coming out about the situation, and both camps prepared to progress with the fight. But ultimately, the conversations have to be had with the lawyers and the teams and the British Boxing Board of Control.
Read that. Motherfuckers is running around making bets. Who knocks out who? Ben for the upset. It gets better.
If somebody would fund VADA enough the right way, I think you have the proper amount of drug testing. And then if in turn boxing itself would punish guys strictly, then the risk wouldn't be worth the reward. Right now the risk is worth the reward every time you take PEDs. And you're never going to get a guy who's going to say, oh, you got me. Sorry. You're never going to get that guy. It's always they accidentally ate something or drank something or breathed something or stepped in something. I don't know. It's always something. But no, it's never, ever been, you got me, what am I going to do? So I think, if you make the drug testing strict, you make it an organization like VADA that has enough money to test you regularly instead of once in a while. And then you have the commissions and everybody's enforcing these things with strict punishments, tough punishments, then the risk will no longer be worth the reward and people won't take PEDs. I think right now, the way boxing is structured, a fighter is supposed to take PEDs because he can't survive without them. The top echelon of the sport are doing them all, and now you have a situation where you can't get there unless you're doing them too. So even if you don't want to, you end up in a situation where you get forced to do them. So when you put it in that perspective, I can't blame these fighters. Golovkin and Canelo just happened. Canelo was given a slap on the wrist for the failed PED test. What weight class is Canelo in? Middleweight division. What weight class is Billy Joe Saunders in? The middleweight division. You don't think a guy who's got the ability of Saunders looks up at Canelo and says, I can beat that guy? But he's on something. So in order for me to have a chance to beat that guy, I have to do what he's doing, and then we can even the stakes and see who wins. So it's very difficult for the guys, not just the talented guys, but even the lesser talented guys. Everybody's doing it, So until you make it not worth the risk, I think you're gonna have this kind of problem. So if somebody.
Now wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Salute to my brother Playboy plays in that super chat. Much love. He said on the job entertainment. Appreciate you. Salute to y'all. And by the way, we're giving away a free pay-per-view. All right. Send me a video of you doing the most push-ups you can do, and whoever does the most push-ups in one set, y'all win the pay-per-view. All right. Now listen. Y'all heard what the fuck Paulie just said? Y'all heard him, right? Is he making sense? Yes. Yes. But didn't he say Deontay Wilder was making excuses?
Whoa! That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, program when Courtin, he did ride Crambo.
Take that!
See? When it's a person that you can't stand, you don't want to hear anything. Conor Ben lying about having a conversation with Chris Eubanks Jr. Look what my brother Ghost says. Billy Joe Saunders was fighting my bro Andre, tested positive. No suspension was given. They gave Billy Ho Saunders a title at 168 instead. Y'all forgot that? That happened, y'all. Y'all forgot? He also got a payday against Canelo. Andre can't even do anything. But Saunders got that payday and got his eye broken. I guarantee you that wouldn't have happened to Andre. Would he have won? I don't know. But Canelo says, I'm not, fuck that. I ain't taking that chance. Every time I fight a black fighter that can move, I could lose. If he moves, I could lose. If he moves, I could lose. We ain't doing that Lyra shit again. That was too close. Woo! Too close. No negro. So now Paulie's off for a clean sport. But when we question Fury, nothing, right? But I want y'all to see this last thing.
And first of all, the breaking news, as you've heard, about potentially that fight between Joshua and Miller being cancelled. How you've reacting as a boxing fan yourself?
Well, I just heard it when I got to the gym this morning. I can't believe it. Biggest night of your life, biggest fight of your career, and you get tested positive for a banned substance. It baffles me.
When you see boxers at the top level concern themselves with these sort of issues, especially this close to a massive fight, I mean, does that not concern you as a professional in that field?
Well, my nutritionist, think I'm not even at world level. My nutritionist has a go at me for taking vitamin C tablets if they're not been tested. So the team he's got around him should say, listen, check all your substances. You're earning a few good quid here, and why put that to risk?
And first of all, the breaking news, as you've heard, about
I could stare at y'all for an hour and y'all get the picture. Boxing, please. I got more smoke. I got more. Got a lot of more. Oh, by the way, I don't know if this is real, but if this motherfucker got a tat of him on your you got a tat of this motherfucker on your body, go to the highest building in your country and just jump off of it. No parachute, no hang glider, nothing. Kill yourself, dude. Kill yourself. But I want to share something else. Let's read this as a family, y'all. Ticking time bomb. Lurks in boxing. The names Eubank and Ben are not just associated with British pop culture. Let's highlight that. Pop culture. And nostalgic wars, but they provoke dark memories and tragedies. Eubank Sr. had a fight with Michael Watson and left Watson in terrible life-changing injuries. And Nigel Benn had the same thing happen with Gerald McClellan. Even a generation on, Eubanks Jr. fought Nick Blackwell in a bout from which the latter emerged a different man. This weekend's huge main event at the O2 Arena in London between their sons, Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn, fell apart in the 11th hour after it was uncovered by the Daily Mail that Benn had tested positive through a collection given by VADA. Benn has not been suspended. Why not? Benn maintains his innocence.
What the fuck?
He hasn't been suspended. He maintains his innocence. And Hearn insists his client has not been given due process. And he has not. Due process is seeing this through to its conclusion, good or bad. I think I found Dillian White's B sample.
Whoa, what the that's kind of pretty before we get started, ain't it? Oh, frog the money courting, he did ride Crambo. Frog the money courting, he did ride Crambo. Frog the money courting, he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Crambo.
Go! There you go. Because we can't find it. Nasty bastard. All we know now is that those closely involved with the fight were made aware of the findings last month. Yet the news only broke earlier this week. And the contest was officially terminated on Thursday afternoon. So they've known for a month, y'all. Everyone's making bets and buying tickets, and people had their seats and they were all excited. They knew about this for a month already. These motherfuckers are dirty as hell. But don't listen to me. I'm just some guy from the Bronx, talking on the internet. Ben's positive test contained clomiphene, and it was detected by VADA. Clomiphene is a drug that was designed to help women with infertility. However, it is also known, it's a known masking agent and can increase testosterone levels in men. The testing of UCAD, who worked with the British Boxing Board of Control, all but makes VADA redundant in England. Even if it was down to the promoters and the boxers to enlist voluntary in VADA. VADA can't suspend or punish boxers. UCAD can advise the BBFC about suspensions and bans, but Ben's UCAD tests were clean. So no action has been taken. Now you see this bullshit? Y'all paying attention? Are y'all paying attention? It don't matter if UCAD catches you. Money talks, bunny shit takes a hop. Dillian White was allowed to fight after a positive drug test. B sample was never even looked at. And he did some bullshit with his gloves against Oscar Rivas. Who the fuck is doing deadlifts before a fucking boxing match? Do you know that exercise makes no fucking sense to even do when you're training for a fight? This motherfucker was deadlifting, what was that, 300, 400 pounds? I'm like, why is he doing that? What up, fam? I see all of y'all. I'm just cooking right now. Why is he doing that? I was like, okay, maybe he does that. I don't know. Y'all notice I ain't talk about this fight at all until recently? I didn't care. I said, there's something strange here. Whatever. But let's read more. It has been a surreal week in British boxing, and not in a good way. Hey, look, for those of you Brits that think we're just bullying y'all, look, I didn't write this. We might need due process, but who's to say any process are even being gone through? Uh-oh. If this had been the 100-meter Olympic sprint final on Saturday and an athlete with a positive finding would not have been allowed to compete, they would be provisionally suspended, but by the time the findings of the B sample had come about, the due process had been completed. The final would have come and gone. Boxing is different. The 100-meter final would still go ahead. Here, the whole show fell apart. The whole show fell apart. The whole show fell apart. And if it was athletics, people would be discussing a 3-year ban and not even fighting 3 days later. I want you guys to understand something. We're worried about the main event. People worried about the money they spent. They're going to get a refund. But everybody's not getting paid. Promoters, managers, the boxers, the trainers, the cut men, the dude that has a spit bucket, the judges, the motherfucker selling popcorn and soda in his concession stands, a hot dog guy. Nobody's getting paid tonight because of Conor Ben. Okay? And Eddie Hearn knew this shit for a month. Okay? So when we tell you that this guy's a piece of trash, maybe you'll listen. Had this been Al Heyman with any of this shit, y'all be marching in the fucking streets. Look, it says, but that's is boxing. I don't know who wrote this, but but that's is boxing. It's also what happens when an event is top heavy with one feature contest, and when the rest of the bill is not strong enough to carry it commercially. I understand. Watch this, listen to this. But here's some pertinent ones that I'm thinking about. Why were there trace amounts of clomiphene discovered in VADA test, and how did it get there? What do you mean, how did it get there? Why did it take the Daily Mail to break the story for anyone to find out what had been happening when all the parties had been informed of the positive test last month? Who leaked the story? Why didn't the British Boxing Board of Control act immediately? Who is pressing for the B sample to be tested? Who is Dr. Usman Sajjad, the nutritionist and doctor who claims to have been working with Ben and other high-profile fighters? And why has his social media presence been deactivated this week?
What?
Okay. Why won't Mauricio Suleiman, always wanting to be considered a force for good in the sport, discuss anything about Ben's role in the clean boxing program?
What?
Why won't the British Boxing Board of Control release any kind of statement about the test or what's going on other than prohibiting the fight? Why pay for VADA testing if you don't want the results of the most thorough testing it brings? Where is the energy from the investigators and authorities trying to find guilt that matches the energy of Ben and his team trying to find innocence? Look, man, this is on Boxing Scene. I don't write for Boxing Scene, but this is shit we've been talking about for how long now? Everything he said, whoever wrote this, we've said. But we're monkeys, we're racist, we're insecure, we're Wilder fanboys, Spence fanboys. We don't like Mexicans, we don't like Asians, we don't like white fighters, we don't like Filipinos, whatever the fuck. We're everything but addressing what the fuck is happening. Now there's a fucking article. A ticking time bomb lurks in boxing by Tris Dixon. Are they gonna listen to him? My brother, the Do Better podcast is in the fucking building. Blessings, the collection plate. Stay up, cuz, no doubt. Go subscribe to my fam. That's not a boxing channel. That's a dope conversation right there. So now you have an article written by somebody who I don't know, and I'm not talking bad about the person. But he's saying the same shit we've been saying. Look, yo, who the fuck is this? His social media is deactivated, but look who he's worked with. Hey, why did Fury cancel the July date, move it to October? Before that, he flies to fucking England amidst COVID, after having COVID. Comes back to Vegas, gets an injection, no one knew about it. And we say, yo, there's something funny about that. There's something funny about a 6'9", 300-pound white man bouncing around in round 11 like it was round fucking 1. Something strange. And every time we point it out, we making excuses. Did he just question Mauricio Suleiman? How long have we been questioning Mauricio Suleiman? Huh? What? Hey, Mauricio. Alejandro Jimenez. She been tested? Drew just bully her because she gay. Look, it's obvious she's gay. Her girlfriend's right there. I'm not asking about that. I'm asking what she's tested because she's looking kind of... Drew just ruined night of boxing. Well, y'all know what happened. Did he even apologize? Took him 4 weeks to get Franchon Cruz deserving her fucking belt back. Did he even apologize to the supporters of the WBC? No, he didn't. Where's your energy? You fucking idiot. We told you. We said, yo, Fury's gloves. You see these pictures? Drew just trying to ruin night of boxing. He caught COVID, right? Where the test at? Whoa. How's he getting on the fucking plane? And wait a minute, who the fuck is Daniel Kinahan? Hold on, what's happening here? I judge Daniel Kinahan off of what he does. I am not the police. I am not Interpol. $5 million bounty on his head now. He said nothing. Did you apologize to the people that supported the WBC? Mr. I'm going to create a franchise title for everyone who I see is better for business, allowing them to duck fighters. Remember, Jamal Charlo was up for Canelo. What happened? Franchise. Devin Haney was up to fight Lomachenko. What happened? Franchise. WBC, right? There you go. But when Togo whooped on LaBarbie's ass and you heard something about the gloves was on your fucking desk. You think I'm bullshitting?
Hello, my name is Mauricio Suleiman, Executive Secretary of the WBC. We would like to announce that we have begun an investigation regarding the situation that happened in a female championship fight last weekend in Mexico. The fight was between Juarez and Rigo Togo from Japan, and there was a situation in which the gloves were tampered with. The WBC is gathering all the reports from the supervisors from both camps, and we will have a hearing with Togo's management to have them explain exactly what transpired during that situation of the gloves. Here's the evidence. It is a critical and alarming situation because the so-called skinning of gloves seems that happened for this fight. We are very concerned about this situation, and the WBC is gathering information regarding this happening not only in Mexico but other countries and other arenas. We are very concerned about the matter, and we will pay full attention to this situation, and we will inform accordingly of what happens after a hearing with Mr. Togo's manager. Thank you very much.
He could have had Fury's gloves on the desk. I even told that fat fuck where the gloves were. According to Sugar Hill told me they were in this fucking house. So I told Mauricio they're in this fucking house. Go get the gloves. I know. Let me read to you again what dude said in this article. Why won't Mauricio Suleiman, always wanting to be considered a force for good in the sport, discuss anything about Ben's role in the clean boxing program? Mauricio's batting 1,000. Franchise statuses, being selective about who he feels cheats and who doesn't. Hanging out with cartel leaders and Daniel Kinahan. Not investigating, not coming to the aid of your WBC champion. 10 title defenses. You didn't even extend them the fucking courtesy. We found out about those gloves after the fact. After the fact. And we're looking at the pictures like, yo, what the fuck was going on here? And for those of you that missed it, I'll play it again. Pay attention.
Mastery's gloves for being illegally wrapped in a technique known as skinning, which allows for the fist and knuckle of the glove to be more pronounced. You can actually hear referee Mark Nelson ask Mastery's corner who signed off on this.
Who signed off on him?
I didn't.
Mastery's corner mumbles something and he's forced to retape the gloves. So who did sign off on this? Was it the WBA? Was it the Minnesota Commission? Right there is red flag number 1. Next up, the fight plays out and Michael Fox is the clear winner. He even drops Mastery at one point.
Look, this is how you skin a glove, so if you don't know. This is an Everlast Power Lock. It's an 8-ounce glove. You can see right here. So what they're going to do is they're going to take the leather and push the leather back. You take the string, you tie over the leather so it holds in. Then you take the tape, which they were using duct tape, so it's easier than regular gauze tape, and you tape over here. So that's why you saw a string above the crease, and that's why you saw tape above this crease. Now when he goes to make a fist, all your knuckle goes through the padding, and now his knuckle, you can feel his knuckle right here. You can feel his knuckle right there.
Right here, right here.
Yeah, right there. Now, compared to now it feels knuckle. See what I'm saying? You push so all this gets pushed back. Yeah. So when he makes a fist, his knuckle almost comes through the glove. That's how even if it's a new glove, eventually you're gonna start, after he keeps hitting, you're gonna start feeling more knuckle. The knuckle's gonna hit your face. That's why you push this back.
I mean, who cares, right? Current list of boxers that have tested for PEDs. All right, this was 2 years ago. Look who's at the top of the list. Tyson Fury, Canelo Alvarez, Louis Neary, Dillian White, Jarrell Miller, Kid Galahad, Eric Molina, Bermain Stavern, Billy Ho Saunders, Luis Ortiz, Alexander Povetkin, Tony Yoka, Yuriorkis Gamboa, Marius Wack, Tyrone Spong, Roy Jones Jr., Ryan Martin, Saddam Ali, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. That was 2 years ago. This sport is It's dangerous as it is. But I want to remind y'all something. Let me play this for you. This is when we have Vinny Paz on my show. And I have evidence to support in reference to Wilder and Fury. And I say, well, look at this. And they say, well, this can't happen. The commissioners was there. And here we have another professional saying that they got cheated. And I'm sure the commissioners were all over the place.
Oh my God! Yeah, you know that's funny you say that. I met Deontay Wilder twice. I fucking love him. I love that guy. I think he's one of the best people I've ever met. I loved him. So of course I want to see him win. And in my mind, and I really don't even want to say this because I really love the WBC, and you know they're behind me. They're my friends. They are the only boxing organization that does things for the fighters. That they're the only ones that really help the fighters. Like they're unbelievable. They're amazing. See, the father used to love Ali. You know, he used to take care of Ali. You know, Mauricio Suleiman, he's the fucking best. He's the best. The WBC rules. It's the only fucking belt I didn't win. But they're the nicest people to me out of all of them. You know, they're the only belt I didn't win. And wait a minute. What did I get on this? Why did I get on the subject? What was going on?
Yo, you was explaining, like you met Deontay.
Oh yeah, okay, yes. Okay, so listen. So I meet Deontay, fucking love him. Couldn't be a nicer guy. So, and of course he's a big Vinny Paz fan. I'll throw that in too. So this fucking Tyson Fury comes, and you know he's real charismatic. He's all cool shit. He literally says in the fucking paper out of his mouth, he said, "Dude, I'm gonna do a ton of coke after I beat his ass and get strippers." And I'm like, what? What the fuck? Is he kidding me? Talking like that? So, like, at the second fight, he was jacked on fucking growth hormone, on fucking steroids, on fucking cocaine. He was fucking whacked. Cause there ain't no fucking way you get hit by Deontay Wilder, you're out. You're out. Game over. The motherfucker goes down, bangs his head, gets up at the count of 8, and acts like nothing ever happened to him. Come on. Really? Is everybody a fucking sucker and believes what just happened? Like, really? Come on. Yeah, like bad, really bad. And really bad. But see, I love the WBC, and he's their champion, and you know, the WBC, they're the best fucking people in the world, and to me, on top of it, you know, like none of the other organizations, the WBA, the IBF, the WBU, the IBO, like none of them fucking do anything. So, but something's going on with Tyson Fury. You see, in the last fight, I don't think he did it as much drugs, but I think he did. I think he was like a little bit on fucking cocaine, because that shit makes you fucking numb as a fucking like. I never tried cocaine. I never tried it. I didn't try. I can't even smoke. I'd be better off if I smoked pot than if I drank, because I drink. I love booze. I love it. I'm probably an alcoholic, but anyway. So this guy, when you take cocaine, I'll never forget this. As a kid, I was 15 years old, and I was at my dad's store. My father was a dealer. He was a bookie. You know, he bought stolen goods and used to sell them. He'd buy that. He'd have like perfume, jewelry, gold, like the best suits and stuff. You know, my father's a real hustler, and just one day, you know, of course he had problems in the store every now and then. You know, people be beefing and stuff. One day there was two guys that were fighting in the store, and I'm watching them go back and forth, and then they go outside, and one guy goes and gets a fucking bat, a Louisville Slugger, and he runs at the guy, and he acts like he's gonna hit him in the leg, but he hits him in the fucking head with the bat with a Louisville Slugger. He hit the dude in the fucking head, like. I like go, oh my God, the guy's gonna die. He's gonna like have brain damage for life. The fucking guy didn't move, blink, or do anything, but he fucking just kept looking at the fucking guy that hit him with a bat, and then he walked away, like so. After I went, Dad, like, did you see that guy got hit with a bat and just walked away? He said, God, I said, the guy hit him so hard. And he said, Dad, champ. He said, that's what drugs what drugs do to you, champ. And see that dude was doing coke. He was doing cocaine.
Final question for you. You've said that you want the deal with AJ to be done by the end of Monday.
Monday is the deadline. If they don't sign the contract by Monday, he's out the window, and he'll be exposed to the shit to you. Monday. 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 Monday is the deadline. If they don't sign the contract by Monday, he's out the window, and he'll be exposed to the shit.
I didn't mean to play that last part. I might get a flag for that. I didn't mean to upload that one. Matter of fact, let me remove that shit. That's actually a popular song. I didn't mean that. Damn it. But yeah. Cocaine to make you superhuman. It'll make you superhuman. Let me put this up here. Maybe y'all forgot. I want y'all to listen carefully. See, cheating, for the people that get cheated, is complaining. But when you're rooting for the person, it's all fair game. But listen to what this fat fuck says.
And you're saying about, obviously, when you went over by the Klitschko with the waters and stuff like that, that was very, you know, how did you guys think of the idea of that when you was going there, that you needed to bring your own water and foods and stuff like that? Did you, like...
No boxing. We know what goes on behind the scenes. So yeah, it's a dangerous sport. You know, people want to win, they'll do anything to win. So.
Now, why is he allowed to say that and speculate that and no one bats an eye? But then when he actually exercises what he's really good at, which is not boxing, it's cheating. We're making excuses. No, it's a fucked up sport, man. Look. Each year, 13 boxers on average die in the ring. This was from 2019. Patrick Day. Blue Blood knew him personally. Between 1890 and 2011, it's estimated that 1,604 boxers died as a direct result of injuries sustained in the ring. According to a survey carried out of Manuel Velasquez, that is an average of 13 deaths per year. I'm not going to read this whole article, but this is a dirtbag sport. And when you got people living foul, these guys could die just, naturally. It's unnatural what these fighters do. And we're animals for loving the sport. We are. But at least give us a fair sport. Men and women hitting each other and kicking each other, that's not normal. The human jaw is really not meant to be hit. But it's okay. You hate Deontay so much, it's okay. So now, remove Deontay from this. Because I told y'all that shit is not over. Remove that. Now we're dealing with Conor Benn and Chris Eubanks. Should be happening right now. Now what you got? Tell me what you got. There's no fight. These are two black fighters. Two sons of legends. Now what? What you got now? This ain't got nothing to do with Fury. It's all in the same universe. But remove Fury and Wilder and all this other shit. Remove all that. Now you're dealing with two black fighters from the UK. What you got? Come on with it. What you got? Now it's an epidemic. You know what this reminds me of? The crack era. It hits Harlem. They're locking up crackheads. They never seen anything like this. They knew what cocaine was. They knew what marijuana was. But they never seen a 20-pound grown man climbing through windows and running that fast up the street for a $5 a hit, a crack. Oh, it's Harlem. It's them niggas. Lock up the crackheads. Throw away the key. They don't help society. As soon as it spilled up into the other neighborhoods, as soon as it went upstate and hit Yonkers and Westchester, and those fucking those real estate agents and stockbrokers started coming uptown to Harlem and say, we need something stronger than coke. We got you. Men in business suits coming all the way uptown, going inside crack houses, bringing that bullshit home. In the suburbs, now it's an epidemic. Now we have outreach centers. Now it's a problem that we got to fix. Now Nancy Reagan got to get involved after her husband done pushed the shit in our communities anyway. You see, whenever it spills over, then it becomes a problem. We told you about this cheating in boxing. We told you the Deontay Wilder shit, the Big Baby Miller shit. All these people getting caught. Roy Jones got caught. James Toney got caught. All these people getting caught. No one cares. The UK fans, they don't care. Somebody gets caught, sweep it under the rug. Let Eddie Hearn be Eddie Hearn. B sample, you don't need that from Dillian White. Why you need that? Let's hide behind the politics and let me pay you motherfuckers off. Y'all had a major event. And the person that wrote that article, he hit all the points. Marisa Suleiman was quiet. They exposed that UCAD ain't shit. If you was fighting in the UK, could you trust UCAD? Vada came in and said, no, let me find something that y'all did. Look at this. Look at this. Why is he on this? And why didn't y'all find anything? And surprise to my British fans. I'm not shitting on y'all. I'm just pointing out a fact. They knew this shit for a month. For 1 month. They knew for 1 fucking month already. People are not getting paid. There were people, yo, I'm about to sell popcorn. Nice event, I'm gonna sell some popcorn. Guess what, event's canceled. He was looking for that payday. Maybe he had a car note or something. Maybe he had to pay his dentist. Who knows? No event. We've been on with this cheating thing. This is my point. I don't care where you're from. Philippines, Mexico, Canada, the UK. We've been talking about cheating in boxing. We've been talking about it. Now it's an epidemic. What is boxing going to do? Mauricio Suleiman, all right, I did a live stream. I did a live stream about, y'all remember the live stream I did about the Olympics being banned? Olympic boxing and the Olympics being banned? Y'all remember that? 2024 Olympics was going to be banned. Y'all remember that? And I said, this is a problem. And one of the major things they said was, it's corrupt from judging to possible peds. And then I did a follow-up video saying, guess who's supposed to swing in and help Olympic boxing? Mauricio Suleiman? Y'all paying attention? That video, that live stream didn't get that many views. I understand. I want you to understand that I've been talking about this. Artman in the building, salute. I want you to understand that I've been talking about this. They're about to remove boxing from the Olympics. There are kids coming up right now in the US, in Mexico, in Puerto Rico, everywhere, that love boxing and say, yo, I just want to make the Olympics. That's it for me. If they remove boxing from the Olympics, what the fuck they gonna do? You ain't got no gold medal. You ain't gonna have no Americans talking about, y'all, silver medalists, bronze medalists, gold medalists. You ain't gonna have it anymore. Forget America and these other third world countries. All they got is their hands. They love boxing. But it's corrupt. This isn't new. Maybe now that it's on fucking boxing scene, they'll pay attention. But this isn't new, man. This is a dirtbag sport. Salute, Kano. They are super corrupt, but I have a problem with Mauricio Suleiman coming in and saying, I'm going to help fix it. You ain't helping shit. You can't even look at Tyson Fury's gloves. You allowing him to get injections in his elbow before he defends his title against the champion that he cheated. You didn't want to hear shit. Mauricio. He didn't want to hear shit. How you supposed to fix it? All you motherfuckers know is that whatever we like, y'all hate it. We like Errol, we hate you. Yo, they Errol Spence fans, we hate Errol. They Deontay fans, we hate Deontay. Some of them like Bud. Well, to the ones that like Bud, we don't like Bud. Whoever we support. I'm shocked that Nonito Donaire don't get hate mail. Yeah, no, I mentioned her earlier, Franchon Cruz Dezern. The only reason why he did what he needed to do was because he found out. And we had been asking him, was she tested? So how the fuck is Suleiman supposed to go in there and fix the goddamn Olympics? Let me tell you what he'll do. He'll go in there and fix it, and whoever comes out of Mexico or from Mexican descent, he'll make sure that motherfucker get a gold medal, and he'll baby him all the way up to a title. And he will be for the betterment of his business in the WBC. Best interest. Fuck the WBC, fuck the WBA. Who's next? WBO? I don't pay them no mind. They're owned by Bob Arum. IBF? Whatever. Don't care. Oh, you a PBC fanboy. No, I'm not. I don't trust anybody. I don't have to shit on Al Heyman. What I will say is, the man don't speak. I don't know why they hate him so much. For those that hate him, I don't get it. I don't get it. People want to talk about him, they're entitled. I don't care. Don't call me a fanboy, though, because what happened to Deontay happened on Al Heyman's watch. Right? How's that for consistency? Matchroom, get all the way the fuck out of here. Top Rank, get out of here. I want what's best for the sport. And this shit ain't it. The powers that be are allowing these cheaters to prosper. Tyson Fury is a big fucking cheater. Literally, I mean that literally. He's a big cheater, and he's just a big cheater. He has a history of cheating. And when all of that was put in perspective, and we say, yo, look, don't tell us that he's a clean dude. Look what he did. He has a history of this shit. For a while, he was suspended in his own country. What are we talking about? Man. Don't listen to us. We don't know what we're talking about. But y'all know what it is. Time reveals all truth, and the lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. You see why I don't listen to people? I don't listen to casuals. Y'all ain't got nothing for me. I stand on the side of righteousness. I stand for the facts. You see why I don't listen to the goddamn monkeys?
Hello, monkeys.
Y'all already know what's coming.
Monkey!
I don't like Deontay because he swings wide. He swings wide, you know. I don't like them saying that nigga leg skinny. I'm saying he can't punch. He gotta be on drugs. He swings so wide. I mean, and Anthony Joshua got a 6-pack of ass.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Better than that!
These fucking niggas, even when they get proven wrong beyond a shadow of a fucking doubt, it'll be 2 years later, 3 years later, they'll be like, yo, man, you remember that shit you was talking about, Deontay? Remember that shit you was talking about, Arrow? Remember all that shit you was talking about? Well, news just came out, and this guy's going to jail, and this drug cartel leader was involved, and he just snitched on everybody, and a whole sanctioning body is gone, and they're going to stare at you and be like, oh, you still on that shit? Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. This is why you don't go back and forth with niggas. 5 years at my job. Yo, Pacquiao, he gonna beat Floyd, man, because, you know, like, explain how's he gonna beat Floyd? He don't have the right tools. You know what I'm saying? You know, Floyd, he be beating women and shit. I don't give a fuck about his money. He was throwing money in the screen. No. How is Manny Pacquiao gonna beat Floyd? I'm saying I don't give a fuck about his bitches, and, you know, I don't give a fuck if he got millions of dollars. How is he gonna beat Floyd? We're having 3 different conversations here. Shut the fuck up. It literally got to the point whenever Floyd, when he wasn't fighting Manny Pacquiao, yo, why your man not fighting Manny next? I'm like, y'all don't even understand the business. Why is Manny ducking needles? Why is he trying to change the rules of the business? Why is Manny asking to fight with a smaller fucking glove? Every weight you go up, you're supposed to wear a bigger glove. You can't have heavyweights running around with straw weight gloves. Why did Manny want to wear a smaller glove? Why did Manny want $10 million for every pound Floyd came in overweight? Why did Manny want to stop drug testing 14 days before the goddamn fight? What are you talking about? No. So I started answering them. They were like, what is wrong with you? They were like, yo, what the fuck? That's why I can't fuck with you. Talk about something else, because I'm speaking your language. You fucking primates, you fucking Optimus Primal looking ass. You transform into a fucking mechanical gorilla. don't you fucking dare talk boxing to me. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking idiot women. You act like women. 5 years, they finally fight. I come to work. Y'all ready to talk now? What happened? Oh, man, fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck about it. That fight was whack, man. Fuck that. But now you don't want to talk. Now you don't want to talk. Okay, don't talk. Don't talk. Because I was making monkey noises for the last 3 years prior to that. Last 3 years, I said, I can't do this. I speak monkey, but when you speak it back to the monkey, they stare at you. Go to the zoo and try it. They'll scream at you, you scream back, they'll be like, yeah. Yeah. I speak monkey very well. I just said fucking Tyson Fury is one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Translation: Anthony Joshua is better than Lennox Lewis. That means Deontay Wilder's legs are too skinny for him to compete at heavyweight. You niggas make me sick. I'm talking to the black fans now. You niggas make me sick. Stay the fuck out my sport, for real. Y'all niggas are on crack. It's deeper than boxing. We're surrounded by corruption. Ben Pop dirty. This isn't a UK thing. Okay? It's just that UCAT is proven to be irresponsible. They're incredible. We can't trust them. That's the truth. Clarissa Shields has to go over there next week. Well, she's already there. And she has to fight Brock Lesnar with a wig. That bitch got a Fury in her corner and some guy named Peter Clark, who's a known gangster. Why is he in her corner? I don't know. But our sister got to go over there and deal with that. Where did Savannah Marshall's knockout power come from? Don't know. We're supposed to trust UCOD with this shit? We're supposed to, listen, it's a pop culture over there. Over there. Drew, why you say that? Well, I don't know. She was supposed to promote the fight over here. I think during the Amanda Serrano fight in New York. I remember the quote going live on the Instagram saying, we were supposed to promote the fight, but I guess she didn't show up. She was scared of me. No, sis. She couldn't fly here. She's on a no-fly list. But why is she on a no-fly list? Oh. Same reason why Tyson Fury can't fly here. Same reason why Tommy Fury can't fly here. Same reason why Matthew Macklin and about 1,100 other people can't fly here. If you was laying down with MTK Global, they got to check where all that money came from. You might not be in trouble to the point where you're going to prison, but they're slowing up your money. Has Bud left the country since he's been to Dubai? Hey, I want 50-50. I'm undisputed at 140. We were like, nah, nigga. Well, fuck that. 60-40 my direction. 60-40 or no fight. You know, I'm going to Hall of Fame anyway. I don't need Errol. A year later, yeah, I'll take 35%.
What?
Excuse me? Well, great day in the morning. What the fuck brought that on? I know. I know exactly what happened.
I say not 70-30, not 60-40, but I'm talking about a 50-50 love, yeah.
Daniel Kinahan gave him $20 million. Motherfucker got back home. U.S. government said, yeah, guess what? At 20 million you got sitting in whatever Bank USA, we're gonna have to hold that because it came from a fucking. It might have that guy that gave you that money. It might be dirty money. Imagine y'all thought y'all had $20 million in the bank and it wasn't there. It really wasn't there. The U.S. government said, no, we're going to hold that until we figure out what's going on with this guy. We got to catch him first. But until we figure that shit out, you ain't got that 20 million. You know until you go down there. You're supposed to know who you rolling with. But I'm not a gangster. So what? You spoke with him. You met with him. You're there in concert. Hello, Al. Make the EJ fight. Hey, EJ, I'll take 50-50. How about 35? Done. Y'all ain't find that strange? Exactly, Mark. His bank is probably frozen. So all the insecure UK guys, don't worry. It's just y'all right now. But there's a lot going on over there. But don't get it fucked up. Don't act like when motherfuckers on stateside pop dirty that we didn't give it to them. We gave it to Jarrell Miller. We was like, yo, hold on. We rooting for you and we don't fuck with AJ. But what the fuck was you trying to do? Kill him? That's what we said over here. We had people calling him Big Dummy Miller. Okay, UK fans? We hold ours accountable. Do you do the same? These were two Brits fighting. And now y'all have no event tonight. Nah. Now everyone, if y'all love boxing, y'all gotta watch Fondura tonight. Ah. Now, we didn't do it. And he's lying to him about, oh, well, I had a conversation. Eubanks said, nope, we never spoke. How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel knowing that this motherfucker Eddie Hearn knew for a month that this kid popped? I know 704 Joe, we was talking about that. Why the fuck is a welterweight going middleweight? And by the way, y'all, he did say he was 5 pounds over the 157 limit. He did say that in the article. If I misread that, let me know. I could have swore he said that. But if you're 160, you're not supposed to be deadlifting 500 fucking pounds, training for. Yeah, he was clean, right? My ass. Salute to my big sis, Diana Branch, in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. She said, people need to know about this corruption, and it could never be talked about enough. I will talk about it every time I see it. Every time I see it. So this isn't an LDBC thing. This isn't a black fighter thing. These were two black fighters in the UK. And contrary to what you may believe, there were people over here looking forward to that fight. Some say this is going to be a demolition by Eubanks. Others were saying, hey, man, he might pull a hat trick. Ben might pull a hat trick. There were some people looking forward to it. They fucked this up. We weren't shitting on the fight at all. Was anybody shitting on this fight? I wasn't. I just ain't speak about it. I felt funny about it. Let me tell you what I thought. The fight got signed. I said, no. I mean, it sounds good on paper. That's something you do in a video game. But Eubanks is real. He's bigger than him. Why is this fight happening? And I said, oh boy, it's the UK. Somebody's juicing. but let me not speak it up. Because I'll get a whole bunch of motherfuckers go, oh man, you're just hating. Every time with you motherfuckers, you LDBC motherfuckers. You've gone body. You've gone body. Every time you're hating on the UK, I had a motherfucking Instagram try to message me. Why am I racist against the UK? I didn't even respond. How could you be racist against the UK? And I said, man, either you're retarded or your English is fucked up. Either way, it's stupid. So, you know, he met Matumbo, not today. And that was the end of it. But I wasn't trying to have some Brits raid my page talking negative about the fight. But the whole time I said something stinks about this. They 157 catch weight. He's coming up 10 pounds. Eubank's coming down about 3 or 4. Something ain't right. 10 pounds? And they had like what? 3 months to do this? Wow. And if I did one video that said, yo, you know, kind of don't want to watch it, but something stinks about this. They're weight-wise, they're light years apart. But here go Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn's the same motherfucker that put Brooks in the ring with Triple G. Knowing that was fucked up. He wasn't supposed to do that, man. And some people were saying that this was Triple G versus Brooks 2.0. Somebody was going to get hurt in this fight. I didn't say a word because I said, yo, this dude, I said it to myself. I said, Ben makes this weight, he's juicing. And I can tell, it's different. When Oscar De La Hoya went to 160, y'all remember who he fought? Before he fought Bernard Hopkins, y'all remember who he fought? You remember? Who'd he fight? It was a pay-per-view. They both fought on pay-per-view. Hold on. No. That wasn't Trinidad. When he first went to 160, it was a dual pay-per-view. B-Hop fought. They didn't fight on the same venue, but it was a dual pay-per-view. It was Felix Stern. And Oscar came to the ring. And Felix Stern wasn't a devastating puncher. He had like a high guard, solid boxer, good stamina. Felix Stern, is he British or is he Australian? I forget. But Oscar takes his robe off. And he had fucking love. Thank you, Stormy. And he had love handles. Stormy, you remember that when he took the robe off and he had love handles? I said, oh shit. He ate to gain weight. Now, lucky for him, Felix Stern was not a power puncher. Now, the first round, the hand speed was there. But Stern had a solid guard. It was like Winky Wright-ish type of performance. But he was busting Oscar up. Never had him in trouble, but he was landing. And yeah, I think he's German, Dwayne Jones. I think he might be German. He might be, I forget. But at the end of the fight, well, during the fight, they go to the locker room. You see Bernard Hopkins in the back praying because B-Hop won his fight. Oscar needed to win his fight so they can meet. You see B-Hop like, payday, I want payday. That was the original Payday. That was an HBO pay-per-view. You remember that? Payday, I want pay. Yeah. And Oscar got the nod, and Felix Stern was like, yeah, you know, you should leave the sport and never return. Felix won that fight. But my point is, Oscar came in with love handles. He ate. So I said, no, he's not on no fucking drugs. He ate to gain that weight. He got a ring of B-Hop and lost to what? A body shot. This motherfucker kind of been. How the fuck? Why the fuck are you deadlifting 500 pounds. Why? Why the fuck are you doing that? There you go. Now I could have made 3 or 4 videos talking about this fight, and look, I am gonna be who I am. Yeah, it looks good on paper, looks good in the video game, but I don't know how he's gaining 10 pounds of rip in like 3 months. I don't know if I trust UCAD to be on it. I don't know. And then it'd be a fucking nightmare. I'd have all kinds of Brits. Oh, you're always hating on the UK. Nope. Nope. It ain't gonna be me. I ain't dealing with it. I'm just gonna roll the dice and let it play out. And look what happened. See, family, what I always say. Sometimes you don't have to say a fucking word. Just let it play out. And look what happened. See, here we are. We didn't do anything. In fact, the brothers in the community that spoke about the fight spoke up the fight. Like I said, there's people over here that was looking for it. We had nothing to do with it. But once again, you have 2 black fighters. One got caught cheating. UConn didn't do their job. Vada had to come in and do it. You find out that the fight was killed. It was pretty much dead a month ago. And who was running around trying to make shit happen? Eddie fucking Hearn. Y'all done with him yet? Ghost says in real life, that stuff just doesn't happen. You don't gain 10 pounds and that much lean tissue in that short window after years of working out. These not newbie gains. No, they're not. He a vet in terms of a lifter. Exactly. Now, let me explain something to you. In about 3 months, let me be clear. You can gain 8 to 10 pounds of rip if you're a fucking bodybuilder. You cannot, and let me be clear, you cannot bodybuild and box at the same time. It won't work. You will get fucked up in the ring every time. You're maxing out reps on all kinds of body parts. You're going to get in the ring. Your reaction time is going to be slow. Why? You're heavier. Muscle weighs more than fat. You're heavier to the ground. Your foot speed is going to be down. It doesn't work. You will look great. You ever seen a bodybuilder get into a boxing ring? I've never seen one win. Never. They look great and menacing with fucking gloves on and some average looking dude with a pot belly will box his face off. It don't work. Bro, perfect. I was just thinking to him. Big Ramy cannot box against a heavyweight. He got all muscle on earth, but it will never end well. Big Ramy, he won the last Universe show. The man is like 330 pounds, pure muscle. If you saw Big Ramy in front of a club as a bouncer, he'd probably scare the shit out of most people. Just standing there. Menacing. If you got inside of a cage and saw him mitted up with MMA gloves, you'd be like, oh shit, don't worry. He's just a bodybuilder. And I don't know him. He might be a tough guy for real. But they don't move well. They will fuck up the average person. But they don't move well. Football players, they don't move well. Basketball players will make the best boxers. Why? They're running all fucking day. They got long reach. Soccer players, they're running all fucking day. Come on, man. This motherfucker 10 pounds. And hold on. He was 5 pounds over the 157 pound limit. So the motherfucker gained 15 pounds of mass in 3 months. He wasn't gonna pop dirty, y'all. Okay, Robert Brown. All right, bro. I don't know where that came from, but okay. And salute to you. Yeah, I'm about to close this one up, though, Kano. Yeah, 5 pounds a month, Mark. 5 pounds a month, and you a boxer? The trainings contradict themselves. Yeah, Ghost Eddie Hall versus Thor. It's never good. Guess what? I can't bench press more than Big Ramy. I can't leg press more than Big Ramy. There's no lifting exercise that I could outdo him in. But you know what I can do better than him? Run. He couldn't keep up with me. I put that treadmill on 8 and run an 8-minute mile. He'll be done. He couldn't jog with me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He's too heavy. It's not natural to be that big. That's more, whether you're fat or muscular, your heart is not supposed to carry all of that. That's why they have something called classic physique now. Why? All these 300-pound bodybuilders, you saw what's been happening to them as of late? Something to think about. Yeah, Ghost, Remy might have a heart attack if I put him on the treadmill and say, yo, 8, I'm putting on 8 for 8 minutes. He will fucking die. Let me pull up a picture of Big Ramy so y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. The dude's huge. Mamdou LCBI. He's Egyptian. He's Egyptian, y'all. The fuck? How's this picture fuzzy? There you go. That's a good picture. 2-time Mr. Olympian. Look. Oh, I can't play that. That's him. That's him. That's him. The man is like 350 pounds, man. Look at his fucking legs. Yeah, Dexter had the best abs I've ever seen. Okay? But y'all know who Sean Roden is? He died. He died recently. Not too recent, but you know, he died. Okay? Cedric McMillan, he died. Okay? Rich Piana, this guy, he died. Dallas McCarver, he died. I forgot this guy's name, but he died. So the term called classic, Viva tu vida, salute. The term called classic physique has showed up. And you know all that is? All classic physique is? It's bodybuilding. But these guys ain't fucking 300 pounds. They're like my size, like 220, 230. Maybe 250, depending on their frame. But they're not on no super duper drugs. Don't do drugs. Hard Body J Timo will tell you. He's a natural bodybuilder. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on YouTube. He's a natural bodybuilder. Yeah, he who agrees with fire. Ronnie Coleman is fucked up. His hips is just gone, man. Yeah, Shemaine Cali Muscle almost died. He had to reduce his size, man. It's not natural. I said all that to say this. You can't bodybuild and be a boxer at the same time. How the fuck did Conor Ben gain 15 pounds? Because I saw an article where it said that he was 5 pounds over the contracted weight, which was 157. So that's 5 pounds, as the brother Mark Wunderlich pointed out. That was 5 pounds a month. Why are you deadlifting 500 pounds before a goddamn fight? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Get out of here. You cheated, you got caught. This isn't a UK thing. This isn't an American thing. This is a world thing. I've always said that, yo, cheaters should be thrown out of the fucking sport. Now, here's the shit. If they make an example out of him, I'm just going to laugh. If they make an example and say, yo, man, look, you got to go sit down for 8 years. I want to see him cry racism then. And I want to see who sticks up for him. Yo, bro, you got caught. What do you want us to do? What do you want the LDBC to do? You got caught, man. There was some motherfuckers that really thought we was going to go out there and march for Big Baby Miller. And that motherfucker got caught multiple times. What's the difference between me and these clowns? When I met Big Baby, I stopped him and spoke to him and said, yo, bro, Andy Ruiz, that was supposed to be you that night. Yo, and he whooped AJ's ass that night. AJ was scared of him. Right in the backyard, man. And he blew it. Oh, I don't know, Will Old School. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I was never checking for Conor Benn and Eubanks. I was never checking for them. Because they were over there. Now here's a shot I'm taking at the UK. They were over there in their little bubble. And they wasn't doing shit. You know how you turn my head? Leave there and come over here and make some noise. I ain't worried about you beating a bunch of William Liams. I don't care. I'm not keen on the talent over there. Because a lot of times, those guys come over here and they're busts. They're absolute busts. AJ was put on the pedestal, wasn't he? What happened as soon as he came to New York? And fought on the big stage. Bullshit aside, because y'all know I know what the fuck happened. We're talking about cheating in the sport, ladies and gentlemen. And it was only a matter of time, whether it was Eubanks, if he got in the ring with a Charlo, what do you think was going to happen if he fought Jamal Charlo? Jamal would have fucked him up badly. What happened if Conor Benn came over here and got a date with Bud, with Errol? He was going to get fucked up. I knew that, so I didn't say anything. I said, let them do them over there. I'm not going to say anything. And I'm also not going to shit on them. But I said, wait a minute. He's coming up 10 pounds. Whoa, hold on. I'm not going to say anything. This was poetic. Great. This shit was poetic. But I'm going to say, you know what? Y'all ain't got to believe me. Trust me. I knew some shit was going to... I'm not going to say I knew. I'm going to say... When I heard the fight was signed, I did say, I'm not going to be surprised if some shit pop off that discontinues this fight. And it's something surrounding Peds. There's a significant weight difference between these motherfuckers. Okay, Conor, you got jerked in the genetics department. You just can't be, you're just not as naturally as big as Eubanks. Conor would have came over here and been a mark. He'd have got fucked up. Oh yeah, you're right, Will Old School. You're only as good as your competition in fighting. And that applies to a lot of fighters. Not everyone, but a lot of them. And now, if you can't want to get mad at me for that, fuck it. Get mad. But that's how I view y'all. Y'all stay over there in y'all little bubble, and y'all play politics. And what Eddie Hearn did, that's what he did with AJ. This guy is the best in the world. He is Muhammad Ali and Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson rolled up into one. Okay, yeah, he's a creative character on fucking Fight Night. I get it. All right, bring your ass over here and do something. You start racking up belts. Great. You got one left. Go fight Deontay Wilder. and the fucking circus began. This guy is Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis and Muhammad Ali rolled into one.
Bullshit.
You guys are full of shit. Well, anyway, Xavier, what up? I'm gonna pack this up. Listen, Chris Ray, salute. Everybody that's coming to New York for the Wilder fight, y'all need to inbox me on, DM me on Instagram tonight. I need an accurate head count. The reason, Rod, what up? The reason is because I have a connection with a party bus company. And there's a lot of us. And I know some of y'all been to New York before. Most of y'all haven't. So I'm just trying to figure out things to do. Some of y'all are coming down here early. Some of y'all are coming down here Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I need to let my boy know, what we're doing. And, I'm sure we all don't want to be walking around Brooklyn. I don't know what the weather's going to be that day. I think it'll be nice for us to hop up in the park. If it's like 40 of us, it's over 40 of us. And we get a good price, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, hit my DM because I want to organize this, and I should have did it earlier. This is like last minute thinking because my boy owns a company, and oh yeah, that too. And I think it'll be more beneficial if we all hop in those buses and just, hit up Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? Hit up Brooklyn. We can also, hop in those buses and go support Focus Ball. He's fighting in Queens. So we could go over there. Then after that's done, hop in the bus, head over to the Barclays. And that's Saturday. But I'm trying to decide, should we do it Friday and just have a chill session with all of us? Should we do it Friday or should we do it on Saturday? No, I'm saying, Teach, whoever's coming, because the van's cost, of course, but I think there's up to 12 passengers. And, we just put a couple of dollars together and, that's it right there. But I don't want to have it on this live because you got a lot of weirdos out here. Trick Noty in the building, but I'd rather have it with the people coming behind the scenes, but this is what family does. And Playboy Plays has that information. If you want a free pay-per-view, submit those push-up videos to win the free pay-per-view. Playboy Plays is paying for it. $70. $70. Okay? So if you're in the gram and you're not coming, if you want to win the free pay-per-view, tag me in the push-up video. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see how else you can get it to me. Big Easy, salute. If you're submitting a video, hit me up in my live or hit me up on the DM. If you're submitting a push-up video, do as many push-ups as you can in one set. As many as you can. And whoever does the most is going to win. I will announce the winner. And salute the Playboy Plays. He's the one that put the bread up. All right? And I will distribute it. So y'all let me know. But if y'all going, hit me up in the DM. If you're going, hit me up in the DM. So that I can let my boy Joe know how many vans we need. You know what I'm saying? And we can get that popping. I want to pick a day. It might be Friday. It might be Saturday. Who knows? It might be both days. You know what I'm saying? We can go somewhere and get something to eat or whatever. You know what I mean? So y'all stay blessed, man. So salute to y'all. Much love and appreciation to everybody. Boxing is fucked up.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
But never forget, and salute to the Godfather, but never forget that we've been telling you it's fucked up. And this is poetic. You have 2 black fighters across the pond, and Conor fucked off this event. It ain't got nothing to do with us, and we've been talking about it. Boxing is dirty. Maybe some of you will listen now. Because the way I see it, Conor Ben was trying to go in there and commit murder. Hello. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda Cash App, Super Chats, man. Love y'all. Enjoy the event. You know, Dawson is fighting green beans or something. No, I'm sorry. Mike Fox is fighting green beans. Good night. Salute to the entire Fox family, man. And F you, Eddie Hearn. F you with a lit flare. I'm gonna go eat a salad. We in camp. Bronx on deck.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.